What is it, Keith Jeff?
Your report, sir.
Good. Get on with it.
The two escaped robots eluded us.
Go on.
They made contact with the other Imperial units we detected. They also defeated the troops we sent after them.
And?
We lost track of them until... Until they broke through the castle walls.
What? Where are they now?
They slipped past our defences and heading this way in the courtyard.
Good. Release Cuddles.
Should we let him know?
I will inform him.
Yes, sir.
Now go. Oh, Cuddles.
Hello and welcome to the Icarian sector. This is Andrew and this is part 3 of Septem Exsultat. Last episode, sadly, we lost one member of our team. Today we play round 3 Demon Engine. So as with before, Sahan is with us with Sergeant Eddard's, bringing up the Marines. Brother Enfiera is back with his Demon Hammer, and Damatide representing the Custodes. And from the Mechanicum we have TT1141 out for revenge for his fallen comrade. So let me show you the mission we're going to be playing today. Today's mission is simple on the face of it. Cuddles, the Mauler Fiend, the Demon Engine, has been unleashed as the heroes of our story break through the walls into the first courtyard. Only one way to beat this mission: defeat the Mauler Fiend. If they do that and survive, they can move deeper into the Sorcerers' Keep. An addendum to the rule set: as this fella is so big, I figured that any units not in combat will have ample targets to shoot at it, even if other units are in base contact with it. So movement phase over. Damatide and Enfiera have moved up in front, hoping to take the demon head on. These two units have taken for cover, and the Librarian's taken for a little bit of cover at the back there. So now that everything's out, we need to roll for how many command points I have this turn. I have the full 3. Now for the psychic phase, we have an interesting question. Sadly, the Grey Knight is out of range for smite. Does he teleport up and get close to the action? Does he hang back? The Grey Knight is out of range of smite by about 2 inches, which is not so good. So I decided not to advance him. I think I need to make as many shooting attacks in before he gets close, because it's going to be hard to wound him. But before then, the Librarian will throw a smite at him because he's in range. And that's the 3. And he will try and cast Telepathic Assault. So warp charge of a 7. That goes off on an 8. Now, the leadership of the Mauler Fiend is 8. So I need to make at least a 7 to do 1 mortal wound. That's Snake Eyes. Even if I reroll one of the dice, it needs a 6. Okay. So first, the little 1141 is going to have 3 reading carbines at here, hitting on 3s, and then they need 6s, but every 6 does 2 damage. No damage. Then moving on to Eddard's with his Stalker Bolt rifle is going to hit on a 4. No. 2 shots from Damatide, hitting on 2s, then needing 5s. Nothing. Right. 4 from the Stormbolter, 3s and 5s. Nothing. Ooh. Nothing there. So like the previous games, the first turn has done no damage, as the Malefiend now gets to move in. So for the Cult of the Fallen, the Malefiend just moves up. He does not have any shooting attacks. He's got Power Fists and Lasher Tendrils. So first, he's going to charge. First one's going to charge, then Damatide and Eddard's, they're the closest. So, does he get in? 6, yep, he's definitely in. So he makes it in there. So we're going to put the Power Fists into Damatide and the Lasher Tendrils into... And the Lasher Tendrils will go inside Eddard's. Or the Malefiend Fists. Strength 12. So 4s and then 2s. 1 attack. So 1 goes through. 4 up invul save. That passes. And 6 Lasher Tendrils. 4s and 3s. Maybe -2, so that's 5 up saves. No. That's 4 damage. See? He's got 1 wound left. 1 wound left on Sergeant Eddard's. But he gets to attack back. He gets 3 attacks for being a sergeant and 1 for being charged. So 3s. And then 5. I'm going to use a command point. One goes through. 3 up save. It's saved. Then Damatide gets his attacks. So he gets 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Again, wounding on 5s. Nothing there. And the Misericordia doesn't hit. So at the end of the first turn, Sergeant Eddard has taken a big blow and the Malefiend is still yet to be wounded. Now, the Grey Knight in turn 2, it'll be his turn to speak. On to turn 2. So after the movement phase, so Sergeant Eddard has dropped out of combat, Damatide has stayed in, the other 2 have moved up to finally put some damage down on this thing, hopefully, as we go into the psychic phase. First things first, the Grey Knight is now in range for his smite on a 4, and that does 3 damage. It looks like psychic's going to be the way to take this beast down. A smite. I haven't rolled for my command points again. Command points! 2 command points! Then a smite from Sir Hammett. That goes through for D3. For the full 3. And then 7 to go up against his leadership. That goes through. And now I need 7 again. So the 7 plus 2 is 9. That beats his leadership by 1. It's another 1 damage. As we go on to the shooting phase. And again, Radium Carbine. Then a 6. That's a 5, so that's nothing. Okay. Pistol. 3. Then need 5. No. 4 shots. Ooh. And then I need 5. 5 again. No, nothing goes through this time. Alright. Time to make some charges. And fear the Grey Knight. He's in. And then the Librarian. 3 inches. That's just going to get him in. The other attacks. One of the 2 charging will get to go first, then the Malefiend, then the second charger, then Damatide. So, first of all, I'm going to put through the Grey Knight's Brother and Fear. So he has 2 attacks, 3 on the charge with his Demon Hammer, hitting on 4s. Gonna reroll, use my command point. No. Wounding on 4s. 5 up demon save. And that's saved. So again, Power Fists into Damatide, Lash Tendrils into the Librarian. So 4s, and then 3s, and then 4 up. So 2 go through, 3 damage apiece, 6. And he has 6 wounds, so that's 6 damage straight through. He's taken out. And Lash your Tendrils onto the Librarian. Hitting on 4s. That one's cocked. Wounding on 3s. 3 6s. 5 up invols. Whoa. That's 3 saves. So with his Imperium sword, he gets +1 attack. So he gets 4 attacks, 5 for the charge, 6 for the Imperium sword, +1 strength. So he's only strength 5. So okay. So the Librarian's going to hit on 3s, wound on 4s. D3 damage. D3 damage for 1. The beast turns. And again, there's no shooting, there's no movement. It's all about those power fists. So 4 attacks into the Librarian with the power. Librarian with the power fist. The Lash Tendril is going to go into the Terminator. Power fist 4s. And 3s. 5 up invul. That one's a 4. So 3 damage onto the Librarian. He has 8 wounds, taking him down to 5. So the Lash Tendrils strike out. So the Lash Tendrils are going to strike out at the Terminator. Still hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Strength 5, yep. Saving on 5 up invols. No. 2 damage apiece. So that puts him down to 1 wound as well. So we'll move into turn 3. So at the start of turn 3, the 2 in combat have stayed where they are. The other 2 fellas have moved up to lay some support. And we're going to get D3 command points for 2 again. So we're going to jump into the psychic phase. So a 4 up smite. That's 3 damage, leaving it down to 1. So at the start of the movement phase, the Trenching Cloak gives him back 2 wounds. See, he's up to 7. 5 up. For D3 wounds. Takes out the Mauler Fiend. With a roaring cry, the Mauler Fiend falls as backup arrives. 2 squads of 5-man Chaos Space Marines. One with bolters, one with bolt pistols and chainswords come. So, the Skitari will shoot at these guys, needing 3s and 5s. Nothing, right. So Eddard's moved. He's going to take a shot here on 4, and then a 4, and then a 5 up save. 1 pistol shot into here, and then 4 stone bolters into here, and then 4s, and then 3 up saves. So lightning reactions there from the Imperium. As they come charging in, Brother Enfear, with his 1 rune remaining, bellows in rage with an 11-inch charge and gets rather distracted by his rage. So the cult moves up 8 bolt shots from here into the closest unit. Terminator. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 2s. Oh, jeez, Terminator. Okay, the 2 going to go through, even with 1 command point reroll. He still falls. The cry for an answer to the Maulerfield poor Cuddle's demise has been answered. 3 men left on the table. So there is 1 plasma pistol from here into the Skitari there. Overcharging, as always. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 2. Even with cover, there's no save. 2 damage. And then 4 pistols. 3s. And then 3s. With a 3-up save for being in cover. 1 more wound taken. These guys look to finish off the job that the Maulerfiend couldn't. End of the movement phase. He pulled back so he wasn't the nearest unit. He's seen the pattern. He's moved forward. So first of all, we get command points. For 1 command point this turn. D3 wounds on him. So there's 1 wound left. Puts him back up to his full 8. As we go on to the psychic phase. So he's going to lash out with smite. That goes through. D3 mortal wounds. For 2. Against the leadership of these guys. So that passes on an 8. Leadership of 8. So leadership of 8. So again, we need a 7. So 1 falls there. So now we're going to go on and do some shooting. First of all, pistol into that. Nothing. Oh no, reroll 1s for all fusillades. And then 4s. No. 3 shots of the radium carbine. 2 hits, wounding on 5, 2 wounds, AP dashed, 3 up saves, 1 falls. Last person to shoot this turn, Sergeant Eddard's Stalker Bolt Rifle into there. Didn't move, so hits on a 3, bolt fusillades, and then wounds on a 4. Command point, my only command point this turn, no. So he needs a 3, and he can re-roll 1 or all of the dice for Emperor's Sword. Oh, Overwatch. Nothing on Overwatch there. So as we discovered, he gets 6 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, he's now strength 5. If he minus 3s, so saving on 6s. They're very quickly taken care of. So the last 3 Chaos Space Marines turn towards the Librarian and bellow. So they have 1 plasma shot going in. On a 3. Wounding on a 3. Ooh. 2 pistol shots, 3s, then 4s, then a 3-up save. Alright, on to the charge phase. So anything with snake eyes, they're in there, and a pistol shot on Overwatch, rerolling 1s, misses. 3 attacks from the aspiring champion with his chain axe. So he wants 3s and 3s. 1 goes through. AP minus 1, so 4-up save. G-Minx. Then 4 attacks. 4 attacks from the chainswords. 3s and 4s. 3 go through, 3 up saves. And he takes 1 wound, so he's back down to 7. So now he gets 6 attacks back on them. Okay, that brings this battle to a close. Jessica joins the 3 survivors from this, and let's see if the 2 heavy hitters will make it into the next round as well. First we have Brother Enfear. He joins again. Now, Damatide, he's back as well. So we have a 6 strong cast to the next episode, Exterminatus. So thank you very much for joining the Icarian sector. I'm Andrew. Thank you for watching part 3 of Septem Exsultat. Join us again for the next part. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. And for now, it's arigato from Japan.